Я так тебя люблю, что готова съесть.
We know if you associate with Americans for any particular length of time, you're likely to hear them say something like, I love pizza. Pizza love. Is that love, or we're back to hankering, mundane hankering, desire to consume something? When it's pizza, we can smile and laugh about it. When it's another person, it's not so funny. If you're the one being consumed or devoured by somebody's lust or desire in the name of love, right? An attachment. They're so attached to this consuming tendency that Guru Maharaj says is identified in the pages of the Bhagavatam as hridrogam, heart disease. What is the root cause of suffering? What is this heart disease? This I want. Thinking, if I can acquire something and devour that, consume that. We're called consumers.
Что я сейчас положу в рот? Кролика. Медленно прыгал. Да, пожалуй. К счастью для нас, надо заметить. Да.
All over the world, consumer protection. We're consumers. If I can consume something, I'll find happiness and satisfaction and fulfillment.
Она была такой красивой.
Она и сейчас очень красивая.
Говорят, олени — сложные эмоциональные создания.
Да.
Я читала, они как 4-летние дети.
Они умнее детей.
Они заботятся друг о друге, об окружающей среде. Они стараются не повредить растения.
Они похожи на нас. Мы отнесемся к ней с уважением. Из шкуры получится красивый ковер. Из костей можно сделать ножи. Ничто не пропадет. Мы все проговорили. Начиная с грудины. Нож лезвием вверх. Заденешь органы, испортишь мясо.
Не знаю, смогу ли я есть ее мясо.
Есть ее тоже признак уважения. Иначе это просто убийство.
When I was a teenager and I'd become a vegetarian, and a friend of mine, we were like having this discussion back and forth, and he's like, well, why are you doing this? And at the time, it was for me an intuitive thing. It wasn't based upon a lot of an analytical thought. It was just an intuitive compulsion. But he was starting to feel defensive about eating meat. So he once said to me, he said, when I eat a steak, it's an expression of my love for the cow. And we were in a band, and the lead guitarist turned to him and said, that's total bullshit. Like, do you expect us to believe that? Even he thought, who was not a vegetarian, he thought it was an absurd, how do you say, what's the word? Denial. He said, it's an expression of my love for the cow. I go, you should be careful who you love. Or those whom you love should be careful in dealing with you.
Пока не начали, предупреждаю. Тут нет Ничего вегетарианского. Бон аппетит.
Нет невинных людей, разница лишь степень вины.
When I was in the body of an elephant, I ate a jungle, and that hunger wasn't satisfied. And when I was in the body of a stool-eating pig, I ate a hill of stool, and it was not satisfied.
Едите жизнь, чтобы жить.
Kill to live. Jivo jivasya jivanam. One living entity lives by killing another one.
Подарок от друга. Тебе друг, а вот поросенку нет. Некоторые разводят животных и любят их. Крестьянин растит ягнят и любит их, но отправляет на бойню.
Убивают тех, кого любят.
That's this world. Spiritual world, you live through service, through dedication. Therefore, the Hegelian principle, die to live. It doesn't say, no, just the way you are living, just, modify that a little bit. You'll be okay. That's not die to live. The idea in yajna, you offer something in the sacrificial fire and it achieves a higher position. What does Guru Maharaj say? What are you really supposed to offer into the sacrificial fire? Yourself. So the new self will come out. That's die to live. Offering oneself in the fire of self-sacrifice, then a new self comes out, offer that one, in this way, go up, higher, nearer, closer to reality. The reality of the beautiful self that you possess. That's also there. Being a part of reality, the beautiful, you possess a beautiful self that is expressed through love, devotion, dedication.